Hello everyone, the almighty Zootarg here with another video for you today. Today I'm going to be playing Descent, which is basically the first six-stop shooter that was made back in like 1995. And it's a pretty awesome game, so I just think that to continue the theme of six-stop shooters, first I played Overload, and now we'll be going through the campaign mode of the original Descent. So, and I'm actually playing this on a build called D1X Rebirth. If you just Google that, I'm sure you'll be able to find it. It was released on Steam a while ago, but the Steam build was kind of crappy because its Interplay being Interplay just kind of did the bare minimum that they had to, which was they took the DOS version and ported it through DOSBox and then stuck it on Steam. So I'm not playing the Steam build because this D1X Rebirth has better graphics, better music, just better everything. Alright, let's start. New game. Start on level 1. And the difficulty levels on this game are kind of ridiculous. Like, if you go on Insane, like even on Trainee, some of the later levels in the game are pretty hard. And if, like, I can't even imagine what those levels would be like on Insane. It's just ridiculous. I'm actually going to show you a little bit of gameplay on level 1. Just to show you what Insane is like. And it's actually not as bad as I remember, but it is still pretty hard, and this is only level 1. So anyway, I'm going to be playing through on Rookie for the videos just because I want you guys to be able to see the whole game and make sure I don't like die a million times and then not be able to finish for you or whatever. So here we go. Here is the start of the story mode. We are on PTMC Station Shiva in Earth orbit. And that PTMC stands for the Post-Terran Minerals Corporation headquarters. Briefing at 6:30 GMT, whatever GMT stands for. And apparently our defense robots did not function to specifications. Our Pluto mining stations are now in unknown hands. Worthless bureaucrats. They would replace us all with robots given half the chance. Briefings are awful. Air is too sterile for human lungs. Endless electric blue schematics sting the eyes, and a suit from Post-Terran whose droning voice would make Armageddon sound boring. They needed me. They had the equipment I needed. Why does this fool keep babbling? We have an Israel-made Pyro GX specially modified for this mission. Fine, let me go. Some fighter jocks worship their hardware, but I'm not the religious type. The idiot giving the lecture was practically drooling. The hardware was pretty impressive, though. AV-42 Avenger concussion missiles, pair of AG-435 industrial argon cyanide lasers, illegally modified, just the way those hardware junkies like them. Do I really need to know the serial numbers? You will have multiple objectives on this mission. You mean contradictory objectives, don't you? Destroy all infected mines, keep the invading force from spreading further, but be sure to rescue any survivors. Destroy as many robots as possible, and each one of these objectives is the most important. Why did they have to design this mission by committee? So if you haven't figured it out by now, the text on the top is the guy talking to you, and then the white text is like your guy thinking, like what's going through his mind during this briefing. This can only be done by the material defender in situ. Translation from bureaucraties. They're hosed, and I'm the only one who can cut their losses. That's the trouble with working for the largest bureaucracy in human history. Hail the glorious Post-Terran Minerals Corporation. Huzzah! Our remaining defense robotics have smuggled replacement parts and weapons into the mines. At present, the invader has not been alerted. We are confident that you will have the advantage of a surprise attack, at least until you enter the mines. At that point, you should expect a heavy counter-offensive. I suppose I should be thankful for small mercies. However, I had the feeling that I would have no advantages at all. The strategic weak spot of our mines is their fusion reactors. They're deep in each mine and completely automated. Normally we will be able to blow them from orbit, but all uplinks to our stations have been severed at the source. Knocking out the reactors will cause a system-wide meltdown within a matter of seconds, and when I say system-wide I mean complete vaporization. Getting out before the mine blows should be foremost on your mind. And foremost on the minds of any poor slobs I haven't rescued yet. The information we have on the enemy is rather sketchy. PTMC intelligence comes through again. Big surprise there. You know, considering they built these robots, why is their information sketchy? That doesn't make much sense. The infected mines now appear to be manufacturing new robots for its needs. Most are based on the designs of common mining mechs, but expect to see completely new ones as well. Whatever has invaded the mines appears to adapt rapidly. Okay, so that kind of explains it, I guess. While none of the internal monitor systems are responding, defense satellites have spotted a few of the modified mechs near the surface. Here's the latest information from PMTC intelligence. And then it gives you some information about the different robots. I don't think I need to read this all out loud. It's not really that important. So here we have the Class 1 drone. Little threat alone, but could be trouble in groups. Class 2 drone. Aggressive when cornered, relatively weak weapons, but fires rapidly. Medium lifter. Normally used to burrow through porous rock. Recon cameras have witnessed this robot shredding anything in sight, including the hostages. Small Hulk. Standard border robot. Tough and agile. Medium Hulk. Heavily armored for explosive deployment deep in mines. Slow moving, but very dangerous. Spider processing robot. These mechs were designed to pick up rubble for processing their body cavities. We have no further info on these robots. This is the standard emergency exit for PTMC mines. It's hardwired to open in the event of reactor failures. Locating the exit hatches before destroying the reactors would be wise. Safely piloting a corpse ship waste barge is starting to sound really good right now. Most of our information is sketchy at this point. We will continue to analyze the data you require, and keep you updated as we can. Be aware that we have witnessed advanced intelligence in many of these mechs. It's safe to assume they will continue to develop new weaponry and behaviors as you progress, but of course you'll see the real evidence soon enough. I suppose if they were any more encouraging, they'd be shooting me right now. We are aware from your record in putting down the humans' first mining strike that you can get difficult jobs done. First he tries to scare me, then he flatters me. The least I could do is bring someone else in to play good cop. Who does he think I am? Just because I've killed people doesn't mean I'm stupid. Typical PTMC stiff. I imagine what his face would look like with my fist buried in it. Much better. If you pull this off, PTMC will pay you triple your usual compensation. Now I'm intrigued. PTMC only throws money around when they're sincerely scared. You'll also earn high recognition indeed, but recognition doesn't improve the situation. You will purge the inner planets, then swing outbound heading for Pluto. You'll be able to rearm at the orbital PTMC processing stations. Nothing about reinforcements. This is not good. I wonder who was sent before they got around to drawing my name out of the PTMC database. Someone who wasn't ready for the task. I doubt you're aware of this, but the military division performs advanced weaponry development in several of the mines. The Pyro GX has been modified to make use of any new technology you find. It's apparent you'll need everything you can get to eliminate this threat. Threat to your salary, you mean? The only reason PTMC hires people like me is to ensure its undaunted financial future. And we feel you should know that intelligence reports indicate the convergence point of the robot invasion forces Earth. My stomach turned again. You'd think they would get to the important part at the start of the briefing. Of course, to PTMC, their minds are the important part. I keep forgetting that. That is all, Material Defender. Prepare for descent. And then here we have the information about our mission. Report to main hangar at 8:30 for immediate ship prep and launch. Proceed to Lunar Outpost MN0012 for Level 1 descent and insertion. Contact with Outpost lost 2 days ago. Intelligence indicates low infestation. Destruction of primary reactor core is imperative. Be aware of hostage situations and proceed with caution. Alright. So here I am inside the mine. And I've actually played this particular level so many times that I basically have it memorized. This is the hostages right here. Just blow open their cage, and then we go in and pick them up. I think there are only 2 hostages in this level. Pretty sure. Yeah. The hostages show up on the auto map as like little green circles, and I don't see any more of those, which means that we got them all. Alright. This is the energy center. Oh gosh. Not that I even need to be here because my energy is over 100, but still. Oh goodness. I mentioned in a previous video that I haven't been playing Descent Underground very much just because of the very slow mouse tracking. And I'm actually kind of having that same issue with this game, but I will push through it. For the sake of making YouTube videos, I can deal with the slowness. Overload just feels so much better. Like the mouse doesn't feel slow at all in Overload. Okay, where am I? Let's go back this way. Okay, and then I think the red key is up this way. That is the red key there. There's someone behind me. Get out of here. Okay. Now let's go in and get that key. Bam. Alright. Power-ups down there. Gotta be careful not to touch the lava, because that, yeah, touching lava is bad. It hurts you. Oh hey, there's the Vulcan cannon. Sweet. I don't like the Vulcan cannon very much, actually, but it's nice to have another weapon in case I run out of energy or something. And then this is the red door, so let's go through here. Now I can because I have the key. And then this is going to be where the reactor is. We're starting to enter the reactor area. Is that blood on the floor? That's ominous. I don't know why there would be blood on the floor. This place is only inhabited by robots. Okay. Let's kill those guys. Alright, and then there's the reactor. And there's the exit. And we escape. Level 1 completes. Lunar Outpost destroyed. And then, yep, I got the full rescue bonus to my score, so that means I got all the hostages. And it just, you know, gives me a score, I guess, based on some different things. We don't really care about that too much. And then this is level 2, Lunar Scilab. But that is going to be for another video. Infestation is low, but caution is advised. Monitor coded subspace channel for updates, and further intelligence is available. Yep, so that will be it. No, I don't want to abort game. How do I save? Say Alt F2. Okay. Alt F2. Save game. And that is that. I will see you in the next video for level 2.